everybody. I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you so much for joining me. I decided to do my second Asking for a Friend series of mental health and just general advice streams that I'm planning to release. I did have a couple people send me some questions. A lot of them were a little bit similar. So I'm going to end up kind of touching on the basics for what was being asked, as well as, giving life updates, as well as Twitch advice for anybody who needs it. Anybody is absolutely welcome to submit any questions down below in the chat section, which for me is over here, for you guys is over here. um, and just let me know if you have anything that you might want to talk about, anything that you want to discuss, and I will be more than happy to address it. So, one of the first things that was asked from my email was my thoughts on having pets and certain people in their family kind of thinking that pets are not really part of the family. And he was mentioning that a neighbor had given him a cat last year, and he didn't exactly go into details as far as the circumstances regarding the neighbor surrendering the cat over to him. But obviously, now it's been over a year. He's attached to the cat, and now the neighbor is saying, "Hey, Duck Rabies, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it." He's saying that he should have the cat back. And my thought to him to say is, a pet is not something inanimate that you can just give away and take back whenever you want to, especially if they've already taken accustomed to the location that they're living in. I think it's kind of cruel to go ahead and keep moving an animal back and forth just because one year you feel like having a cat and the next you don't. And welcome. Instanes was act taken. Thank you for stopping by. So I had a similar situation. You said your girlfriend said you have a small one and bullies me because of this? Aw, poor actual swans. That's just mean. I hope you're joking. I really hope you're joking, because if not, you need a new girlfriend. If that's the case, because that's just rude. Tell her that she has small titties or something, and see how she likes it. Hey Jay, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So, oh my, yours just left you because you care too much. Okay, now to touch on what you just said about somebody breaking up with you because they think that you care too much. I actually had a similar situation like that. And hey, Wakey, welcome, welcome. So I had started dating somebody for a couple of months, and basically the conversation ensued because he was saying that I was being too clingy because I wanted to hang out at least 1 day a week, which I think that if you're dating someone, 1 day a week is absolutely nothing. Especially when you're saying that you have all this extra time to hang out with all your other friends and other people in your life, and I'm supposed to be your girlfriend, and you're not even letting me see you once a week. That is kind of insane to me. So he like took me out to eat at Panera, and he's like, "I think this relationship is moving too fast. I think that you're catching feelings too quick." And I'm like, "We've been together for 3 months, but okay, whatever." And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know why my alerts aren't playing on this one though. It should be. I'm not sure why my alerts didn't play on this one. But yeah, people like that, honestly, you just kind of have to move on and just let it go because they're not the right person for you. I need somebody who can take me being clingy. And hey, Cassanthian, welcome, welcome. I said all you did was make sure that she was well and make sure that she was okay and doing well, but she said I care too much. So yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people like that that for whatever reason they feel uncomfortable being shown too much affection. And honestly, even my ex-husband was like that. He would get annoyed whenever I would show too much affection, and he's always like, why are you always trying to kiss me and hug me? I'm like, we're supposed to be in a relationship. You're my husband. Most people would be glad that I'm showing you affection because I do want to be in this relationship and I want to be with you, and you're taking it like it's something that you dislike, which it just comes off as someone who doesn't really want to be with you, which in the end he didn't because he did cheat and leave. So I think that's a huge red flag if somebody has a problem with you showing affection towards them for sure. And you said you've lost a cat. I have lost pets as well, and I apologize. My dog, I have no idea what he's barking at. He's a pain in the behind. He'll eventually tire himself out. Um, See, and here's the thing. As far as wanting, oh my god, give me 1 second. I am so sorry. Okay, crisis averted. And hi, Gearhead. Um, you said you have so many things you want to talk about in the stream. He's gonna have to try and not bombard in chat. Okay, I will try to get. I will try to get to everybody. I promise. I promise. So if I don't answer what you're saying, right away, just give me a second, and I'll definitely like scroll back to chat and try to get to everybody. But as far as like affection, that is honestly a really huge red flag. That if somebody is annoyed at the fact that you they don't want you to show affection to them, that's not the right person you need to be with. Because I think that if somebody really feels the same way as you feel, then they're not going to go ahead and show you rejection in that way. Unfortunately, like my relationship with my ex-husband, like I said, it was similar to that, and I tried to get him back for probably a year, and it took a really long time for it to just click in my head that he just was not the right person for me, even if we were together for 10 years. And it was probably the worst relationship that I have ever had in my entire life. I Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. If she's acting like that, unfortunately, she probably did not care, because I feel like if I'm in love with somebody and I care for them, I'm going to like having that person care about me in return, and making sure that I'm okay, and making sure that I'm taken care of and that I'm doing all right. And if it bothers you to have somebody like that in your life that's constantly caring about you, and you would rather have somebody that treats you like crap, then that says more about her than it does about you. And honestly, at that point, I would say that's an issue with her, and might be just a level of maturity or her not being ready to handle a serious relationship. I don't know how old your ex-girlfriend is, but I would definitely say that you need to unfortunately move on, because that's not the type of person that you want to have in your life for sure. And I do agree, relationships are 100, 100. It's not 50-50. And if it's only one person trying to make work of a relationship, it's never going to work. And I had to learn that the hard way with my ex-husband, and I honestly have to say that now, like they say, what is it, hindsight is 2020. It's absolutely 100% true, because if he hadn't done what he did and left, I probably would still be with him. I would still be in the worst relationship I have ever been in my entire life, and I would have been suffering through it because I was super loyal and didn't know how to let go. And I was brought up with this mentality that if you get married, you have to stay loyal with that person no matter what they do, because this is a person that you chose, and you made a vow to be with this person, and all of a sudden they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, but this is what you chose, so you have to stay. So that's how I was brought up, and I understand that it's really hard. I did go through an immense stage of depression when I broke up with my ex, or he broke up with me, I should say, because we were together since I was 16. So it was really, really hard. And let me go ahead and read what Jay just said. He said, mine's on self esteem only, because I used to have low self esteem and believe it wasn't likable or fitted anywhere. I felt this way mostly due to relationships you were in. I did a lot of work on myself after reaching a very low point in your life, and started learning to be okay with myself. forgive myself for feeling the way that I do, and eventually actually achieve self love. I only write this to share, as I believe as many people out there who felt like I did. Um, Abso-freaking-lutely, Jay, 100%. So, I know I had mentioned to you a little bit, kind of like how the things that I went through growing up. Um, Unfortunately, my family growing up was very racist, and I was considered black and ugly in my family because everybody else was super light skinned with, light colored hair and green eyes. And I wasn't. I had dark hair, curly hair, dark eyes. I actually tan pretty dark. So, um, like I had mentioned, my cousins and I remember still this memory to this day. We were standing in front of my grandmother, and she goes, "Well, you have light skin and you have green eyes, so you get $10 for Christmas." Goes to my next cousin, "You have brown eyes, but you have light skin, so you get $5." And then she turns over to me and goes, "You're black, so you don't get anything." So at this time, I think I was like 5 or 6, so you can imagine what it was like growing up as a child, constantly being told that I'm ugly because of my skin tone, that I'm so ugly because my hair is curly, and I wasn't a skinny child, but I would say normal size, but to them, because everybody else was skinny, I was fat, I was hideous, I was black. And it was just so baffling to me that I spent so many years of my life looking at myself like I was this horrible creature, and I would just look at myself in the mirror and constantly cry at the fact that I didn't know why everybody would look at me. And it wasn't just my family, and school was exactly the same thing. I was bullied relentlessly. I had cups of pee thrown at me. I had somebody cut off my hair, stick gum on my hair, um, beat me up on a daily basis. I was even knocked out in a girl's bathroom because somebody punched me and I hit a wall and I fell backwards and I was knocked out. And they didn't find me till like 2 hours later. I mean, so right now I live in Florida, but this happened in Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, my family has always been ridiculously racist, and I hate it so much. I can't even begin to tell you how bad it was when I started dating a black guy when I was in high school. I heard every freaking word in the entire dictionary, and I stopped talking to a lot of my family members because of the things that were talking about him. And I'm the type of person, I am gonna date somebody based on how they treat me, how they make me feel. If they're a good person, I don't care what they look like. And that goes, to be fair, I don't even care if they're male or female. For me, it's basically what's on the inside of a person, not their skin color, what they look like, how tall they are, how short they are, how fat, skinny. That's not for me. And I think that's just really, really shallow in my opinion. And it took so many years for me to boost up my self-esteem, and to this day I still have issues with self-esteem. And there are days that I just kind of have to sit in front of a mirror and I'm like, you need to cut that shit, you need to call yourself a fucking queen. And if anybody doesn't like the fact that you think you're like the last fucking coke in the world, they can go suck a dick, because I don't care. uh, and I have to tell myself that, because if I don't, then I'm gonna start slipping back to that mentality where I think I'm a piece of shit and I'm not worth it, and I'm gonna let people trample me and treat me however the hell they want, because I myself don't think I'm worth anything. And if you don't think that you're worth anything, and you don't fight for yourself, and you don't believe in yourself, and you don't love yourself, you can't expect somebody else to do it for you. Because at the end of the day, the way that you're treating yourself badly is how you're gonna allow everybody else to treat you, because you feel like you deserve it. So why would you go ahead and tell yourself that you're worthy of respect when you don't think it, you know? Oh, thank you, Von Doom. You're very sweet. You're very sweet. But unfortunately, it's one of those things that, when you hear it since you're like 3 years old, it's kind of engraved, and I had to kind of shake myself out of that. I ended up auditioning to be a model, and it wasn't until I got accepted to a modeling agency and made it all the way up to New Jersey Fashion Week that I started thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm not that ugly. And it's like none of my other cousins that are supposedly these beautiful girls because they're white have made it up here, and somehow I have, so I guess somebody thinks I'm cute. And yeah, I think that it's just really it's really stupid to judge somebody by the exterior of their color. This is just like you said, you really want to be in this, but your phone app is crap. It's okay, Topsy. You're here in spirit. You said you've learned to avoid hateful people like the plague, and now you attach yourself to people who preach love and positivity and kindness. Hence why I attach myself to people like Riku. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you, Jay. And hey, Summer's Eve. Welcome, welcome. You said people with melanin, dark hair, and brown eyes are genetically superior, not necessarily better people, though. Well, I mean, if anything, all of my cousins and everything, because this is actual scientific fact. I'm not saying this to be a bitch or be mean or anything like that, but um, the more melanin you have, the more resistance you have to the sun's UV rays, and therefore the younger you look. All of my cousins that are a bit older than me look like they were in their 50s, and I'm like, I still look young, so sorry for you. You might want to start using some SPF on them cheeks or something. But oh no, it was a constant back and forth growing up, and you always had to be the smartest, you had to be the prettiest, you had to be the skinniest, you had to be the whitest, or you just weren't good enough. And it's so funny because I will tell people this story, and they're like, "You're not even that dark," and I'm like, "Okay, that's how racist my family is." Imagine if I was darker. You said you're 30 and people still think you're a teen. Yeah, I got that a lot. I was in college 2 years ago, and people are complaining how they haven't taken the science class in 2 years, and I'm like, it's been 14 years for me. I don't want to hear it. They're like, how old are you? Do the math. Exactly. You said your family from your dad's side doesn't like poor people. They shun my mom, who is a beautiful soul, because she was a lowly care worker. Thankful my dad ignored them, and I look at my dad's side of the family with shame now. So Jay, that is also another thing with my family that unfortunately they're disgusting for this because, and this is why I moved far, far away from my family. I don't talk to the majority of them. I talk to my mom once in a while. I talk to my half sister once in a while, and Shameless, which you've seen here, that pops into my streams here and there. But other than that, I don't talk to anybody else in my family. I now have 13 uncles and aunts on one side, and each of them have at least two children, and 10 uncles and aunts who also at least have two children on the other side. And I don't talk to any of them because they were just toxic. And I'm a strong believer that just because somebody's blood doesn't mean that you owe them anything at all. And if that person is being detrimental to me, my health, and my well being, there's no reason for them to be in my life, period. So, and black don't crack Israel. That is 100% true. That is 100% true. And I was like, I don't even need any skin creams and I still look young, so that's good. See, yeah. And it was so weird because like my husband now, his family, like with his parents and his sister, they're really, really close. And me marrying him and seeing that different like family dynamic, I'm like, you guys are actually sitting down for dinner and nobody's calling anybody a whore, fat, or ugly, or that they have no money. Like, what's going on here? Oh, so this is what a healthy relationship and a family is supposed to look like. Huh, I don't know what to do with myself. But oh my gosh, you said you used to do a presentation at your daughter's high school when you were 39 and she was 15. Her friends thought I was her brother. Yeah, I got that a lot. As far as when I used to drop my son off for school, and they're like, "You have a 14-year-old son?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And that's another thing. My son is super white as well, so I can't tell you how many times I got stopped asking me like, "Is that your kid?" Because especially if he was crying or he was cranky, People would think that I'm stealing this child, and I'm like, he came out of me. I'm sure he's mine. He doesn't have to look like me to be mine. Trust me. Daddy genes were strong. But yeah, it's definitely a constant struggle as far as self-esteem, and I have noticed now that ever since I've tried to carry myself with a little bit more self-respect, I am more vocal about what I want and what my needs are, and I'm not going to let somebody, just because I care about them, steamroll me and make me compromise my morals, because at the end of the day, I'm going to start feeling shitty about myself because I'm doing something that makes me unhappy just to make somebody else happy. And I feel like if you're with the right person, they're going to want to make sure that you're taken care of, and your boundaries are being respected. Because I think that if somebody loves you and cares for you, they want you to be comfortable in a relationship. They're not going to put you in a situation where you're going to have to compromise your beliefs and your morals to make them happy, if that makes sense. He said, "Oh, it's total culture shock when you experience what healthy relationships are like if you've never been in one." Absolutely. Absolutely. To me, it was normal that a drunk uncle shows up and flips the table, and this one calls the other one a fat whore, and the other one says, "Well, you don't even know where your baby daddy is." Like, to go into a house with several family members and we all sit down to eat dinner, and nobody's yelling at anybody, nobody's throwing anything across the table, nobody's arguing about anything. It was definitely a shocker. I'm like, how? I don't understand what's going on in here, that everybody's taking such lovely kind respect and talking to each other with, getting points across. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with myself, to be honest. I had no idea what to do with myself. I was just sitting there, and my husband's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I don't know what to do. Like, I'm over here. Like, I feel like I should have my dukes up. Like, oh, who am I gonna have to take a jab at because they're gonna take a jab at me?" And instead, this is relaxing. This is new for me. Yeah. So as far that's my kids. Like, my ex-husband was British. He was from London. And so my son looks 100% like my ex-husband. He looks zero. When I mean zero, zero like me. He is a splitting image of my ex from the top of his head to his toes. So whenever I would pick him up in school and stuff, they would force me, and I would see them constantly because I'm dropping my kid off, and they're like, "Is this your child? Can we show some proper ID, please?" It's like, "Yes, it's my freaking kid. I know he doesn't look like me, and he's like blonde with blue eyes, but he's mine." You said you believe that trauma can also lead to wisdom and ultimately make you a stronger and happier in the long run, too. It takes a long time, but it's very sad and unfair that you had to experience trauma and hurt to grow. Hey, Expelia, welcome, welcome, darling. I hope you're doing well today. And honestly, I think experiencing trauma can go one of two ways. And I was stuck in the bad portion of it for the majority of my life, which is being the victim. Always feeling victimized, saying, "Why is everything happening to me?" rather than taking it as a learning lesson, rather than taking it as an opportunity to learn and grow. It was always trying to feel like the victim and not getting out of the situation, when at the end of the day, I realized that if I take that situation and say, "Okay, I cannot control how X and Y person treats me. What I can control is how do I react to it." Because that little retort that I said, as far as like somebody's coming at you, yelling at you, saying this or that, and your answer is just "K," because you're not worth any more than a syllable of my time. I cannot tell you how quickly that shuts somebody down like that, because they don't even know what to tell you. They can, oh, they'll come up to me, "Oh, you're fat, you're this, you're ugly." Okay. They don't know what to say. What can you say to just somebody saying "K"? And Here, I'm keeping calm and keeping my thoughts and my emotions in control, and this person's now freaking out because they're not having the effect that they actually want on me. If I freak out and retaliate to them, that just makes them win because what they want to do is upset me, and that's exactly what they've just done. So it took me a long, long time because I had a really, really bad temper when I was younger, just because just being tired of all the bullying. And I've said it so many times that I am what they call an introverted extrovert. I am an introverted person that presents themselves as an extrovert because I learned very quickly that if I did not change the way that I portrayed myself to others, people will step all over you. And that's unfortunately the sad truth. You said, but you guess that's because of your strong DNA. Yep, that's due to your family on the dad's side. Originated in the South, and my parents spent the first 5 years of their life in a trailer import. Oh, I grew up in like what would be the equivalent of the slums in Puerto Rico, but my neighbors were all so, so lovely. And to this day, I consider them more family than the people I share blood with because I had especially one neighbor who used to take care of me pretty much every single day. And she's the one that taught me how to do arts and crafts and taught me how to soul cook a whole bunch of different dishes. And she was just an amazing human being. And when I left PR, she was definitely the person that I missed the most, not being able to see on a daily basis. Because since the day I was born until the time I was about 14 years old, I spent every single day with her. She was like my second mom. And she was one of the very few people that growing up used to try to boost my self esteem. And was one of those people that used to tell me, you're so beautiful. Stop listening to all these people who are just jealous and want to bring you down because at the end of the day, they know that they can't achieve as much as you can. And that's the only reason they're talking shit. So I will forever love her and appreciate her for that because she's honestly an amazing human being. And there's my dog complaining about nothing again. I don't know what his issue is, but yeah, unfortunately, I had mentioned to a couple people in a chat the other day, as far as like what's going on, health wise with me and everything. It's been a pretty rough week. I had an aunt that passed away. She was buried this morning. And although I didn't know her very well, my mom is particularly taking it really hard because she took care of her for 10 years. She had Lewy body dementia, which basically means that um, parts of her brain were calcifying and turning solid. And all of those areas that were calcifying are connections that are lost with the rest of the body. And it was a good 10 years or so that she had basically lost a majority of her faculties. So she was bedridden for the past five and didn't exactly know where she was for about the last 10. And she was going into sepsis constantly, just from, constantly laying down, not being able to do exercise, being fed through a tube and things like that. And I had to kind of talk to my mom because she was insisting that she be kept alive any means possible. And I had to explain that I know it's sad to lose a family member, but at the end of the day, that's really cruel that you know that someone basically has zero quality of life and you're basically forcing them to be in pain and misery. And she was in 100% oxygen, couldn't eat by herself. Like, I was like, if it's ever me, just let me go, please, because I would not want to be in that situation. So she was unfortunately buried this morning. And yesterday, I was diagnosed with degenerative connective tissue disorder on top of my rheumatoid arthritis. So that's fun. So been dealing with that, trying to get into a specialist to go see an arthritis specialist so that they can give me medication for my joints and stuff. So I'm a 34-year-old with the body of a 90-year-old lady, and I've come to terms with that. But yeah, oh, what's going on here? I think this froze for a second. I think my frame drops are dropping. Give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. Well, Exbilia, thank you so much. I will appreciate the lurk. Thank you, darling. You said that you lived first 20 years of your life in a trailer, single wides, double wides, and even a trailer, travel trailer. 8 year share of potted meat sandwich. I still eat potted meat sandwiches. They're amazing. But look at you now, still trailer trash and no longer in a trailer. You had to take the trailer trash portion with you and embrace it and love it and make it a part of you. Oh, you thought I was younger than no, Jay. I'm 34. I'm an old lady. Definite. But, I might be 34. I feel 94. I act like a 12-year-old. None of the ages correlate. You can take the boy out of the trailer park, but you can't take the trailer park out of the boy. 100% true. 100% true. Well, if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, I will be more than happy to address it. I can also talk about basic. Uh, you have a question about streaming. What's your question, Jai? You thought I was 27 or 28. Well, you're so sweet. Thank you. No, no, I'm much older than that. I wish. I wish. I think it's maybe just the way that I act. Acted mature sometimes. I was just waiting for this question. Nope. I am an old lady. Old lady. But while he's typing his question, I know as soon as I start saying something, it'll be done. There you go. What's your thoughts on genuinely wanting to go for partner, even though it's obviously not going to be easy? Well, I would like to reach partner one day. Definitely, that is on my list of goals for me, for sure. Um, but the way that I'm looking at it right now is I'm gonna try to take it one day at a time and not be something that I'm actively trying to like stress about. I'm trying really hard not to look at my numbers because I know how stressful it can be, especially if you have a bad stream and you're trying to make partner and you've had consistent days where you have like 20 viewers or so, and then the next day you have like maybe three, and you're like, well, shit, there goes my average. So I'm trying just really hard not to look at the numbers, take it day by day. I think that trying to set myself lower goals first rather than just going straight to partner would be more beneficial. Like, for example, to say, I want to reach an average of 20 viewers. And then once you hit that, maybe you want to reach an average of 35 viewers rather than going straight to the 75 because that's going to burn you out and frustrate you very quickly. So I think it would be more feasible to take it in little chunks because it makes it more manageable and it makes it more attainable and it makes it more reachable rather than a goal that if you do have a viewer average of 4 and you need 75, that's a huge leap between numbers. So I think setting yourself follower goals, subscription goals, viewer goals in smaller increments can help you get there so that when you do hit that milestone, you actually feel proud about what you've accomplished rather than taking that mentality and put it in a negative light of like, I still haven't reached partner. And instead flipping that to like, oh, I actually reached that 10 viewer average. I actually reached that 15 viewer average. And you take that as a victory rather than a defeat because you haven't reached that unfeasible goal at this time. So that's what I would say for if you're looking at trying to get partner, which I am. So how is Grounded Permaban going? I have not played it since last night. I had an appointment this morning and my husband scared the crap out of me this morning because he didn't tell me he was going to get home early. All of a sudden, I heard this. It was not even 5 a.m. in the morning. I hear this loud bang in the living room. I'm like, oh shit, somebody just broke in the house. I frazzled, get out of the bed, almost fall off the bed, grab my gun. My dog is going crazy. I am freaking like clearing rooms and shit with and then I see he's in the other room changing. I'm like, what have you done to me? What have you done to me? I am over here thinking I'm on fucking Metal Gear Solid clearing corners and shit because I thought somebody broke into the goddamn house. All right, because you didn't tell me you were coming home early, and it was like barely past 4 o'clock in the morning. And then what does he do? I was like, fine, let me try to go back to bed. So I'm already like freaking out. My adrenaline's like skyrocketed. I try to go back to bed. He trips over something, knocks some other shit down, scares the shit out of me again. I'm like, okay, I'm not getting sleep for the rest of the day. So I came home after my appointment and decided to try to take a nap because I had slept for like maybe 3 hours and I was exhaustedly dead. Oh man. You said, just kidding, don't read what? What did you read? Wait. Oh god, Gearhead. Listen, go in a corner, Gearhead. Go in a corner. He said, yes, I have gotten down when my streams have declined, then buzzed when they got hired. I need to know not to worry about numbers on individual streams. It can be quite devastating if you obsess over it. Absolutely, Jay. And honestly, if you think about it, if you have that one, two, three people that are constantly coming in there, you should know that you're headed in the right direction because a lot of the times it's not even anything that has to do with you and the way that you're streaming. It could be something as simple as, oh, that day the majority of the viewers were just busy doing something else, weren't able to jump in on streams, and that's perfectly fine because everybody has, you know, their daily lives that they have to attend to, and it's not exactly a direct reflection of what you're doing and what you're not doing. What it is bad is if you start taking that personally, and start doing this as a form of obsession towards the numbers rather than because you enjoy it. I will be honest, when I first started this, I did not think that I would be where I am now, and I'm freaking stoked at the amount of support and love that I have received from everybody. And I use this. Oh, thank you for the host, my lovey planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My alerts for some reason are not working, but yeah. Um, just um, coming as far as I have in such a short amount of time has been amazing. Because the only reason I started doing this in the first place is because since COVID hit, and I finished college, I haven't really had a form of socialization. Um, and I had lost my job, so I was basically home 24/7. And now that my husband ended up getting a job that is like 12 hours a day, I was by myself most of the time, and it was really taking a toll on my mental health. And I took this as an outlet to try to reach out to other people and connect. So I think it's been really good in that aspect, but I know it's hard to not obsess over numbers. It's hard not to look at it and be like, well, if this day I got 28 viewers, why is it that today I only have three? It's on a day by day basis. Numbers are going to fluctuate, and you just keep doing you and do all the networking that you can possibly do. And eventually you will start seeing those numbers, rise again. Because if other people have been able to do it, you'll be able to do it. Just stay genuine to you. Do you. Don't try to pretend to be somebody that you're not. And that's how you move forward. I said you don't think you've ever had more than three viewers in your stream, but I'm not really a streamer or know how to begin. Well, I'll be honest, I don't know how to be a streamer either. I just started this a month ago on the 28th of February. No, not the 20th of February. I apologize. It was the day after my birthday, actually, on the 18th of February. So it's been a little bit over a month. So 6 weeks now, roughly. And what I've been doing is basically taking pointers from other people, um, kind of watching other streamers and seeing those that are actually successful, what they're doing. And I'm not saying that I'm going to mimic what they're doing, but it's definitely good to see someone who has made it to partner, who has 100+ viewers, and basically see how they interact with their chat, see how they interact when they're playing a game, how they interact with their viewers. And I think that is very helpful, and not just to watch one type of streamer. Look at different types of streamers, because different types of streamers are successful for different reasons, and maybe see how you can implement that to your own stream. And if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have taken to networking in the way that I do, to try to go different Discords, different Facebook groups. I have a lovely Twitch Messenger group that I'm a member of, and I found a very solid group of people that are amazing and super supportive. So I'm very, very grateful. Which, by the way, Miss Another Planet is Queen Supreme on. So, and yeah, to me, that's exactly what it is, Jay. Streaming for me is a distraction. It is something that I want to do because I love, and it entertains me. It keeps me connected to other people. So, it has been beneficial, especially when I would feel those like spurs of depression happening, because I was feeling lonely, and finding such an amazing supportive group of people has been just beyond anything I could have ever imagined. Because, like, I have mentioned this before, that I've seen so much negativity on Facebook groups, on Twitch, and to see such a positive group of people was, again, pretty shocking, that I could have found something like that on a platform like this. So I count myself to be really lucky in that aspect. So just reading through chat here, trying to catch up. You said it's exactly the same. You don't really have many friends, so growing up in a community like-minded people really helped. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think I have, in real life, one friend, and she lives in Massachusetts. I'm very picky with the type of people that I decide to be friends with. And I think that stems from having past relationships fail so badly. So I definitely filter out my friends who I hang out in person with. You said you refuse to play and stream Fortnite, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, or COD just to get views. Oh, for sure. And not only that, but those are super saturated platforms for games. So chances are that even if you were to play something that's that saturated, the idea that somebody is going to find your channel just like that is slim to none, to be honest, because you are filtering to thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are playing the same game, who already have a gigantic, massive viewer and following. So it would be really, really hard to try to get views on places like that. Um, I would just stick to games that you enjoy, that, are maybe games that might not be super, super popular, but that people know of. And I've been also looking at what the popular tags are in a specific category of game that I've been playing, in order for me to try to use similar tags, because that gets you noticed. And that actually got me a raid the other day of, I believe it was like 15 people, from someone that was playing the same game, and they were actually just looking at who was online playing the same thing to transfer the raid over to. So that was really nice. And Summer's Eve, I do recommend getting a camera. And the reason I say to get a camera is because it gives the viewer that extra step of being a little bit more personalized with the person that they're speaking to, and the person that's playing the game. Um, Especially the best example that I can give you is Jay. I don't think that if he didn't have a camera, his jump scares wouldn't be as successful. And it wouldn't be as funny, especially when he screams and he falls off of his chair, if he didn't have a camera. So I would probably say to get a camera. You said it's good to want to succeed, and the fact that you look at those means you're passionate about succeeding, that alone is huge. But you got to set up yourself for success. Absolutely, Girahan. That's exactly what I'm saying, as far as like setting yourself up for success. You don't want to go from, oh, the very low average of 3 viewers to hit affiliate, to say I want to make partner right away, because that's not feasible. That is setting yourself for failure. You need to take it into smaller chunks. You can't go from 3 to 75 in a month, unless you get like viewer botted or some shit like that, and those views don't even count anyway. So just taking it into smaller increments, like when I hit affiliate, my goal was like I want to have an average of 5, and I hit that within like a week or so after I made affiliate. And then I decided, okay, well, now that I have 5, I want to have a viewer average of 8. And I just hit that right now. I'm actually on a viewer average about roughly 10, but it does fluctuate a little bit. And that's perfectly fine. You're going to have bad streams, you're going to have good streams. I've also taken to going back onto my prior streams and seeing the times where my streams are peaking, so that, for example, if I see that 6 to 7, I barely had any viewers, chances are that a lot more people were streaming during that time. And if my peak is at 8 o'clock, then I will start an hour before my peak, which is why I'm starting at 7 now, because it typically peaks for me at around 8:30. So getting into your streaming at like an hour before your peak times from when you're seeing all your streams might actually help your numbers, especially if you're trying to still make affiliate. And again, take it into smaller chunks. If you see your numbers fluctuating too much and you're stuck at below 3 and you're trying to make affiliate, do cut the stream. Um, and it's, like I said, a matter of going back and seeing when your peak times are, because that can be really, really helpful. Yeah, and Summer Steve was here when I was streaming The Last of Us. He kept mentioning the Kaka moments that he ended up missing. Let's see. Reading. You said you've legit found friends through Planet Gang. So grateful for that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody there is like freaking A class. I love you all so much. I don't know what's a chig. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. What's a chig? I don't know what that means. And oh, come on. Listen, I have seen some older guys balding, missing teeth, making it big here on Twitch. So that means nothing, Summers Eve. You're making excuses now. You said you stream DOA X3 Extreme Fortune on PS4 and they'll bring in the viewers. Well, so another thing that I've been doing is checking to see when you search on Twitch a specific game, it'll tell you how many viewers they actually have for that specific game versus how many followers they have. If that number's really big, and you will scroll through the list of how many people are actually streaming. And if there's not that many and you have something ridiculous like 450,000 people wanting to view it, that's probably an indication that it's a good game to stream. You said, I think an average of 10 is a nice goal for me. I think that's what I would like to set myself for. Absolutely, Jay. I think that is a good, feasible average to start off, especially right after you make affiliate. Just take it into smaller chunks. Puerto Rico, Afro-Leonidas, how are you? We are good. How are you? And I love you too, Planet. Oh, a chick. See, Summer's Eve? Listen, first, I butchered your name, okay? And somebody else had to tell me it was Summer's Eve because I read it completely wrong, okay? Gotta gotta work with me here. The Spanglish sometimes gets in the way. And then I have a derp moment when, for example, I had somebody named My Last Idea come in, and somebody else had to explain to me that their name was My Last Idea because I read it as My Lastia. So yeah, work with me. Work with me. You do have a bald head and you're beautiful, Jay. You are so entertaining though. I love watching your streams. You're so funny. Especially when you fall out of the chair. I legit thought we killed you that day. Cause like you jumped out of frame on the camera and we're like, oh shit, is he getting back up? I don't think he's getting back up. Mm-mm. I thought you were dead. It wasn't me. It wasn't me that played it. Wasn't it? Who played it? I can't remember who it was, but it wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I was behaving that day. I was there for it and laughed, but I wasn't responsible for the jump scare. I didn't play it that day. I was being nice. That was your sound alert. Yeah, it wasn't mine. See, you trying to blame me, already calling me sus when I had nothing to do with it. This is how it is, Jay. You're blaming me for everything. First you stalk me and then you blame me for what other people are doing. And their dog decided to come over, so come here. There's doggy. It is so hot in here. Can I help you? No? Okay. He's just gonna sit there and be lazy. But yeah, ask me anything. That's what this session's for. Anything that you guys want to get off your chest and talk about. Doesn't have to be serious. Can be about how I can live with this very annoying doggy when he barks all the damn time for no reason. Okay. Am I annoying you? See over here. Okay. All right. Okay. You give me kisses. All right. No. No. This little brat. Oh, you have another question. Networking versus social media. Do you think you need both? I enjoy networking, but I feel like I'm not good at the social media promotion. Well, for social media, honestly, all I do is if I have you're covered in stickies. If I'm going live and stuff, I'll go to different Facebook groups and tell that I'm going live. If I hadn't done that, I would have not met lovely, lovely, lovely Lily. So I think it is important to have social media accounts, even if it is to see who's going live and add a couple of follows here and there. I am a little bit pickier with the people that I follow on social media because I have run into what are you why are you scratching the couch? I don't know what he's doing. Um Good night, my lovely Expedia. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. So you do have to be careful with the people that you choose to support on Facebook because I've gotten a lot of fake supporters in the sense of they'll follow you. As soon as they see that you follow back, they'll unfollow you. And then will expect you to still show up to their streams and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I've encountered probably a good 10 to 15 people like that already that I've had to weed out because I'm going to help out those who are willing to help each other out. I'm not going to go ahead and spend my time and energy on someone that's out for themselves and not willing to help anybody else. I'm not saying that you need to support just me, but if I see that you're unfollowing people and I haven't seen you on anybody else's stream and you're asking people to raid you, follow you, give you subs, and you're giving nothing in return, that's just not the type of person I would want to support. Like that other girl that Chloe was talking about that was complaining about how many bits she was receiving in her channel. I think that's absolutely disgusting behavior and it's not the type of person I want to associate myself with at all. I'm all about trying to build a good community that's supportive of each other and building a community where I can actually say, hey, these people are my friends and not worried about just followers and viewers because that's all that matters to them. And I don't think that's right. I think it's just very, very selfish behavior. And Planet, I know a couple like that, unfortunately. Like the one I told you to remove. um, you say, UNC Manny, welcome, welcome. What is strange is that land that I see before my eyes. Have I achieved the heart of loving hearts from the dawn of the worlds? Is somebody writing a poem for me? From the birth of the Congress of beings twinkling ever still, standing ever soft in my soul, ever so glorious in the consensus of beauty, ever so interesting are the rules of the theories of man. So, may I ask once more, what is this strange land? I don't know where you're from, but this is America. I hope that answers your question. I don't know. Somebody's being all romantic in chat. Well, that was really pretty. Did you write that? Uh, I don't know. Is that something that I should know? Mm. You says poetry, guys. Oh, Jay, you say that all the lore and stuff goes over your head as well. So, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I will say it again here because I've been saying it on the Twitch Messenger group about Twitch follows, not follows, I'm sorry, views and how it works. That how the America is it is, yes. Oh, how interesting is this world. Oh, somebody's so romantic and poetic today. So, I got a messenger from for a message from Twitch support as far as how viewers work because I had to contact support because I was seeing that I was having 20 plus people on my viewer list, but only like 7 were counting as active viewers and my total average for my stream. So they were saying that if you have multiple tabs open, even if the sound is on or whatever, they won't count a view for anybody. So I'm recommending that you don't open any more than 5 tabs at a time if you're trying to go through streams. Don't mute the stream. Only you can mute the tab itself on like on Google, but don't mute the stream. At least leave it at a low volume. Um, and they said that if you're lurking, as long as you don't have a whole bunch of tabs open, it will count as a view. But if they see that there's one specific account that has a number of tabs open, basically none of the tabs that they have open will count towards a viewer for any of the people that they have open. So I have changed a little bit in how I try to network to make sure that if I am going to people streams that I am being counted as a viewer. One sure way to check that you are is seeing the channel points. If the channel points are not increasing as you have the tab open, that means that you're not counting as a viewer for that person. So I've been testing it out with how many tabs I have open. So I've been sticking to a max of 5, and I will like go from tab to tab to tab to make sure that if they are affiliated, that I'm getting like the bonus little treasure chest and that I'm getting the channel points increasing so that I know that I'm being counted for that person. And well, to be fair, Jay, a lot of the lore stuff is pretty complicated in Amnesia, so I don't blame you. Did you ever finish that Amnesia Rebirth, by the way? Because it was pretty interesting, and I already read what happens about the children, and you have different endings on that game. So I'm curious to see what ending you got, because I would think it would be pretty cool. There's the dog staring at me again. Come here. Can you come here? Are you gonna run away from me the moment I grab you? Yes, you are, aren't you? Come here. Come here. Oh my god. You are so useless. The world's most useless dog. Ugh. You said this is why I appreciate you throwing in the lore ideas. And I have episode 1 left yet. Oh, and you have 1 episode left yet. Oh, okay. So I think you were pretty close to the end, actually. Um, but but as far as what I read for the storyline, it sounded like it was pretty good. So, any other questions? Anything else you want to talk about, guys? Especially how I annoy this dog. This one right here that's trying to bite my hands. So yes, that's what I've been trying to say. So if you, I'll actually show you now. I added that message. If I type lurk, for example, it'll pop up. I'm trying to make sure that I have that open for everybody. So that if you do hit lurk, you can read that, and it explains basically how Twitch, um, counts viewers. Because I was having multiple tabs open because I had read a tweet from Twitch from about 2 years ago that said that you could have multiple tabs open, that you could mute the website and it would still count as a view. And the email that I just received a couple of days ago said something completely different. So, according to what he was saying, was that they have since changed the policies for Twitch viewing, and because what they were finding was that they were doing what they call like mass fake viewers, where people were forming really large communities and everybody was opening a tab for every single person, and they're saying that they're considering that false engagement. So he's like, I would recommend to at least go into the person's stream and just say hello. Periodically just kind of check in, don't have a whole lot of tabs open, don't have the site it's self muted. You can mute the tab, don't mute the stream, because you do want to have that engagement, and we want to make sure that people are building solid communities and not just fake view bot, because that's another issue. They were having fake view botting, and they're making an algorithm to make sure that anything that's a bot does not count as a view either. So I'll go right ahead. If you want to go ahead and copy and paste the message and put it on your lurk message, you're more than welcome to grab it, because I think that's very beneficial information for people to know as far as how the lurks work. To just have like a little prompt whenever you do the lurk command on your bot that basically explains how it works, just so that if you are trying to give support, even if it's with a lurk, that it actually counts to the people that you're watching. So for the chat commands, do you have slobs or OBS, or what are you using? Yeah, of course, anytime, Gearhead. Because I'm using slobs right now, and on the slobs website, I have my little cloud bot, and I added the lurk command, and I just wrote out what I wanted it to say. So basically, where it says "e.g. Riku" on it, where it says "thank you for the lurk," I just wrote "user" on brackets. So whoever is typing up the lurk command, that'll pop up for you. Yeah, yeah. So it's just under the cloud bot in order to just if anybody sees it and reads it, a way to get it out there. Because yeah, unfortunately that was what's happening to me. I had over 20 people um in my list, and only 7 views were counting, and it was because they had multiple tabs open, and that's what he had explained to me, that it won't count if you go past a specific number. So I've done 6 tabs before, and with 6 tabs it's a little iffy. And hey, Psycho Serax, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Can we get some hype in the chat? Thank you for that raid. I appreciate you so much. Let's do a shout out here real quick. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Thank you. So we're just having a chill talk day today. You said you use Moobot and you'll look into that. Well, I'm just using the bot that came with slobs. So, oh, you're playing Among Us. Jay and a couple of other people from Planet Gang were playing that game the other day. And oh, let me tell you, people are now scared of the Sammy and I team for imposters. Yeah, you guys are. We played so well. We played so well. You'll have the time to take my loot from my cold dead hands. Listen, that can happen. uh, that last game that I played before I was streaming last night went so freaking well. Oh, I was imposter with Sammy, and nobody suspected us at all. And we ended up murdering every single person, and then they ejected someone who wasn't an imposter, and we won. It was so hilarious. It's like we were acting all sorts of innocent, or like, oh, I don't know. Well, didn't Mama say that Snacky Boy came out of a vent? Oh, I'm pretty sure he said that Snacky Boy came out of a vent. Then poor Snacky Boy out of a vent. He was not an imposter after he falls in the lava and melts away. No, that is because, Jay, every single time you throw me out of an air shaft into space and get murdered, I'm completely innocent. And every single time I'm guilty, he's like vouching for me. And let's not even talk about the fact that you killed someone on a toilet yesterday and self-reported it, which was freaking hilarious. He's like, oh, I'm gonna sound all sus, but I found him dead on the toilet. It's like, Jay, What do you mean he was dead on a toilet? I didn't trust you. I voted for you, okay? I voted for you. And then here's what I don't get, because on that first voting round, you got 3 people to vote for you, and then there was like 3 others that skipped the vote. And then on the next time, they vote for somebody else. And I'm like, didn't you just say that Jay was sus? And then you changed your mind all of a sudden. Nobody wants to vote for Jay anymore. And when he's being super suspicious, and then you murdered me in the hallway. It's like you sound so freaking guilty. I was like, I'm not trusting anything he's saying. I was like, the moment you said you found the dead body in the toilet, I'm like, Jay sus. Jay sus. Jay 100% is sus. Because like on that last game where I was imposter with Sammy, I that new map is freaking huge. It's freaking huge. So most of the time I was like fucking running into walls trying to figure out where it was supposed to go. So I go up this ladder, and the comms room for the meeting room on the new map, from there's only one entrance and exit. So you have like the really tall ladder, then you have one room, the meeting room in the center. Oh, look at that. I just got follow rated. Follow bot it. Awesome. Well, I must be doing something right on streams if I just got follow botted. That is my first follow bot ever. I'm gonna have to go and delete everybody out after. Hoo-wee. Well, I've made it big on Twitch, people. I got follow botted. I feel special. I want to thank my family members and my mother for this glorious moment of making it on Twitch and getting follow botted. That only happens to you if you make it big on Twitch, so I take it as a whatchamacallits. Welcome all the follow bots. We love you all equally. Oh goodness gracious. Well, at least it was only like a few. It wasn't like Chloe ended up getting 2,000 the other day. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, she got 2,000 follow bots. So this is definitely not 2,000, so this is feasible for me to go in later and take them all out. Kick them all out. Wait, you said you knew it was Jay. The first one, someone talked me out of it. I know! I was like, why are they talking out of it? It's like he's suspect. It's sus for sure. He's like killing people on toilets and shit. Okay. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Gearhead. I'll definitely go back and take a look and start kicking people out. It can be trolls where I mean I'm perfectly fine with trolls too, to be honest. They don't phase me. They don't phase me at all. Well, here came back, so say hi to the bots, Charlie. Hi bots. Hi bots. And I didn't even have to buy them like other people. Was that mean? Was that too mean? I feel like it was mean. Y'all know who I'm referring to in Planet Gang. Buying 2,000 bots and shit. Well, I didn't buy them, so it can be Charlie. Right? It is Charlie's followers. Is it Charlie's followers? I'll definitely go back and delete everybody. But yeah. Hey, KMMC at they all love me. Okay. That's not a bot at all. Look at that. I don't even know what to say. What is going on? Oh look, we even have somebody in a different language. They just try to make my shit crash. Hold on. Well, I love you all as well. Thank you. You're all very sweet for all the the love while we ban you. Thank you, Jai. So, is it one person basically like typing for everybody? Cuz I mean, they're obviously listening to what I just said because they just said they love me back. Oh, look at that. Making the first whatchamacallit, the first big job for Jay to do. Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, here, I've just learned something. I didn't know that it was like one person controlling like all of them, and then like if he types for one bot, like it all pops up. Well, I appreciate the fact that they thought it was good enough to get botted. There's that, I guess. And look at him going, making some work here. Oh. So they said one person runs the program to create fake accounts and controls what they do. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So like, I mean, it would have been a little less sus if they didn't all type the same message at the same time. Oh, Jay Birdie. It's Kilolowski. Make sure you hit ban. How are you, Losky? Welcome, welcome. See, he's going on a banning parade, so let's see if he goes ahead and bans the wrong person. See, at least this one wasn't lazy enough to like just have the same one. Oh, young realtor, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Relax and drink some water. Just ended up getting a sub from young realtor right after we just got botted, followed, rated. I made it big, young realtor. I got my first follow bots. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm so excited. I know, right? I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for him to go ahead and like start banning people who are actually watching me. Cause like usually bot names are like bot 1234 or whatever, or something really generic. It's just like the same name repeated over and over and over, and they didn't do that with this one. So I mean, I guess I kind of have to give him just slight kudos for not being lazy and having different names for their bots. And I was about to hydrate, so thank you, Planet. Well, it's not a good thing, young realtor. Jay Birdie banned the gearhead. Oh shit. Oh shit. Gearhead's banned. Oh no, so like trolls and stuff will come into your account and follow raid you with bots and do mass followings and stuff like that. And some of them aren't jerks. Like this one, he was nice. He told me he loved me, and I'm like, oh, that's very sweet. But goodbye. But the rest will usually end up like spamming a lot of sound alerts and stuff like that, or start spamming the same thing over and over and over to try to make your stream crash. And that those are the troll bots. So the cup, that cup needs, I know, it needs some customization. I got a Cricut machine and I am planning on like possibly printing out my little logo and putting it on the front because it looks, I know right now it's super plain and very pink, but I do have my coffee mug that's my logo. Thank you, Jay. Applause for Mr. J for his fine mod skills. The one day he decided to show up, they gave him extra work to do today. All here while the doggy was coming and saying hello when they were saying they love my dog. So, young realtor, I am debating. Jay says he wants me to play Amnesia, so I downloaded Amnesia. I have the collection except for the last one. I have A Machine for Pigs, the Descent, and Justine. And of all three of them, I think Justine's my favorite. So I might stream that again. Other games that I've been itching to play are the Telltale's Walking Dead series, the Square Enix. Life is Strange series, and Attack on Titan. So, oh, so now you changed your mind, Jay? After I downloaded Amnesia, I'm gonna have to delete a whole bunch of other stuff. You said your wife does amazing, a bunch of customizing cups. I do, 40K in total. 40K in total, and what? Oh, okay. They came back, Jay. Oh my god. Please fall in love with you. Aw, I fall in love with you all. Oh, poor Jay. Poor Jay. See, I don't know which one's which though. I don't want to end up like banning someone who's not a bot. I'll feel terrible if I do. If we end up accidentally banning someone who's not a bot, please, please, please let me know. Send me a message, and we will unban you because I don't want to go ahead and like kick somebody out that is not a bot. And I love narrative games, especially if they have different endings. So oh, look at that. Oh, poor Jay. Poor Jay. See, at least my sound alerts isn't even on today. Hold on, hold on. I'll keep. Okay. What does that say here? I don't even know. I know, right? I totally did. I hope I didn't delete my my little. I think I might have deleted my bot. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I think he might have gotten the source account now because it just stopped. Oh, Planet, I'm getting bot rated and bot followed and bots all over the place. Bots all over the place. That's what's happening. And poor Jay is like, poor Jay. He's working so hard right now. Here's the bot, there's the bot. How many bots are everywhere? So, as you were saying before we got bot followed again, that yeah, I do specifically love those story related games, especially when you can get hold on. What was I saying? I don't know why I find this so funny, especially when he's getting like annoyed that you're timing them out. Poor Jay. Hold on, hold on. Uh, wait. There you go. You're now a mod, Gearhead. Go help out the poor, the poor Jay. I don't know what they're talking about. A 40K in total. I don't know even know what that means. But anyway, we are with more. Please fall in love with us. But you're bots. So, legitimate question. This. So, are they trying to say? Are they trying to get Killa Losky banned because it keeps saying Killa owns us? Is that what they're trying to say? Well, too bad because I actually know who Killa Losky is. I don't know. Well, yeah, but I have people who were actually talking that were not subbed that were chatting. Hey, Maddie. Welcome, welcome. You're just in time for poor little Jay and now Gearhead trying to clean up the all these raiders that just came on. Yeah, that's fine, Gearhead. So if you're not subbed, you're not able to type right now. We're just trying to get this whole bot mess sorted right now. So just bear with me for a second while we can get rid of the bots that just came in and decided to follow bot like crazy. Um, Typically speaking, I tend to report them, but there's way too many to report right now. Let me be honest, they're trying to destroy your stream because, you're doing good. That's what trolls do. So it's like a weird ass compliment once it's over. Well, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I made it big on Twitch. I got botted for the first time ever. I don't know what to do with myself. This is so sweet. I mean, if all those bots want to sub, I am all for it. I am all for it. You can all sub. And then you can keep sending messages because we're on a sub only chat. Mm-mm-mm. I know. You saw that? They were like, please love us and fall in love with us. That's so sweet. I've never had a bot tell me they loved me before. I don't know what to do with myself. You just called me a hoe, Jay. How dare you? how much of a hoe I am for clarification purposes. Oh my god, Jay. If bots want Riku's attention, they gotta go through you guys. Absolutely. Actually, and here we go. Here you go. Wait. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Hold on. One more. Boom. Oh, sure, it was a typo, Jay. Sure, it was a typo, Jay. It's like, thank you for clarifying how much of a hoe Keisha is. Welcome to the mod can. And here I was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't think I really need mods, do I? And look at that, like, immediately as I think that I got follow botted. And I say it was Charlie's followers because they were saying they love him, so. Right, Charlie? Yes. You want to say something in the microphone? Come here. Let me see if you can hear him. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But he makes weird noises when you scratch his belly. They were Charlie's bots because Charlie's all rich and famous, and he's supposed to be having an emote done for him in 3 days, 4 days. It's all because of Charlie's cuteness. Yes, it is. Mr. Brady, whose breath smells really bad. You've been doing follow behind my back? Is that what you've been doing? They've been calling you out, Charlie. How dare you? He's my little bratty bratty. That pees on the floor if I don't let him in the room with me because he's a brat. So I think now that listen, Gearhead, don't make me take it away now. Why are you timing Killa? You can switch it back out to non-sub because I think it's over. What did Killalosky do? There we go. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I got it. Oh, there we go. Woo! I did one. There. So now everybody should be able to type. But like, why did Gearhead time out Killalosky? What did he do? He didn't do anything. And he has worked hard today. He's earning his keep today. I've been working it to the bone. If anything, you should be blaming Charlie. I see that you ignored my messages, so it must have been you. Oh gosh. Why did you time him out? Poor Killa. He didn't do anything. Welcome back, Killalosky. Listen, like I said, if anybody was caught in the crossfire, I am so sorry. Boy. Poor Killa. That's because the bot kept saying, oh, Killa owns us. Killa owns us. I don't know what you did to them, Killa, but apparently they did not like you. You're the superior mod. Oh no, we're now fighting for the #1 mod spot now. Oh. You said, but the person doing the botting is not a bot itself. Yeah, so that's why they were blaming Killa. They looked at Killalosky, and I was like, well, I've seen Killa in a whole lot of my other streams, so I know it's not him. So, and Gearhead's like, I will take the word of these bots. Timeout. But he's back now. He's back. Oh man. Yeah, but you timed him out. Poor Killa. You thought about it. You're like, which button to press? I wonder if I'm now gonna end up getting like a whole bunch of requests. Oh, that was kind of fun. Yeah, your first experience as a lead moderator for the stream. Felt like you were playing a game. And take this one out, and it was like Minesweeper. Pop, 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 pop. So where were we before the we were fighting we're fighting now, mods. Let's go. Oh shit. Killa's about to throw down. You tried to message him? Well, I mean, did you like whisper him, or because if he's not subbed and you put it in sub only chat and then you ask him a message, then he's not going to be able to reply to you. No, you messaged me? Oh, I didn't see it through the massive. Where did you message me? On Facebook? Because where did you message me? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Well, Lovely Kiss was already banned, so I don't know what they're talking about. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button. No! The thing bumped up. Hold on. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Planet. shit. Planet! Come back, Planet! I didn't mean to press that one. Oh my god, that's so funny. I was clicking the name and more messages popped up and I clicked and it hit Planet's name. I can't. Woo, holy shit, I'm fucking crying. Well, Planet's back though. With a permanent mark on her. Oh my god, I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying. Hey, Jay Kessler. Oh my god. You just dumped in. Oh, right as I got follow botted again and I accidentally banned one of my mods. Oh shit. Oh, that was too funny. Oh, I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. My nose is all red because I was laughing. Oh, goodness. But she's 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 back with her mod privileges, I promise. Mm-mm-mm. What? I'm scrolling. Killa's like, I'm going to bed before I get banned or something again. I can only comment every 2 minutes. Oh, so hold on. Hold on. That's because he put slow mode on to try to catch all the messages. Um You go cry now. I'm sorry. Oh shit. There. There, I bet the right person this time. Oh shit. That made me laugh. That made me laugh. And again, like I said, if we accidentally deleted a wrong person, please let me know. Please let me know. Because it's been a clusterfuck today. I mean, it's been funny, but it's been a clusterfuck. I mean, even Planet got banned on accident there. Hunker down, kids. It's been a long night. Watch PMS Rico. I mean, it's making for an entertaining night at the very least, I think, right? PMs. You said PMS. I'm like, I'm not PMSing right now, but thank you for your concern for my uterus. So, is it because I'm doing like a chatting, just chatting session? Star would love this. Banning people would make him so happy. Yeah, because he likes the attention. DM spots or whatever. He does like the attention. He likes the power of clicking that little band hammer. Click, click, click. It may have been. I don't know. But I haven't seen them message again since, and they didn't follow me. That I saw anyway. Yeah. Yeah. But who knows? I get weird vibes from a lot of people here, and they're not bots, so who knows? Oh, look at that. I think they're just basically trying to get the wrong person banned at this point. Like how I accidentally banned Planet. I didn't mean it, Planet. I swear. I love you. I did it out of love. Screw this, I'm gonna spam some Riku emotes. Well, it's been an interesting night, that's for sure. Bat party! Bat bonding party! There's the bat bonding party! Oh man. So, this has turned into a mental health session of how to keep your shit when you get a crap ton of bots. It's complete poppycock, right? So, it's like, oh, what do you do when you get follow botted? Do you get all busy? Or do you laugh it off and say, I love you too, bots. Thank you so much for the love and support? So, yeah. At least they all kind of like followed at the same time, so you can kind of tell like who was who, if anybody legitimately followed. If anybody legitimately followed that wasn't a bot. Sorry, Planet for getting banned. Look at them. See, they're polite bots at least, right? So, who's Lovely Kiss? Because they keep saying sorry, Lovely Kiss, for getting bound. Wasn't she a bot? I'm gonna check real quick. Lovely Kiss. So why are they saying her name? To try to get her on bans or something? Because I've never seen a Lovely Kiss before. Oh, it says she has 6,200 followers. I'm not sure Lovely Kiss is a bot. I'm looking at her account right now. I am not sure. Maybe. I mean, if she's not a bot, she can always just send me a message and I'll get her back. Well, I saw her account. She has like an about page and everything, so I'm not sure. You said all, and also I have trolled before, and I am much, much funnier than these guys. I have not seen the unban requests. Are there unban requests right now? What are they saying? Oh shit, I gotta see this now. Hold on. How do I see? Hold on. Oh, I see. So, Lovely Kiss sent me a message. Yeah, Lovely Kiss just sent me a message. Oh, I didn't see because I'm streaming from Slobs. So if you sent me a message on Twitch, I didn't see it. So what was the joke? What she said? Hey Ivy, welcome, welcome. You just came back at the aftermath of being massively bot followed. So what is she saying, that it was a joke what she said, or the bot follow? Cuz she's the only one that didn't follow at the same time as everybody else. She followed like 6, 7 minutes after the bots came in. We are extremely polite. Oh, look, Ivy, we're not done. So I don't know about Lovely Kiss because it says that she has Prime Gaming. Would a bot account have Prime Gaming? I don't, because I honestly don't know how bot accounts work. Yeah, I mean, we can unbind Lovely Kiss just in case. I don't think she's. I think she said something that got kind of got caught up with the rest of the people. I mean, if she's a bot, we can always unban her later. That's fine. Because they haven't found the main account that's making everybody spam messages. Yeah, I mean it's fine. Because she did send me a message and she has Prime Gaming, so I'm not sure she's a bot to be honest. That's why I said like if anybody is getting banned that is not a bot, please let me know, and I'll ban you. Because there's been a crap ton of people right now, and I don't want to end up banning the wrong person. They do really love May. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to check because like everybody else came in at the same exact time and followed at the very same exact time. Hmm. And you thought you did it. This is your last message. You've enjoyed your stay. Well, thank you for stopping by, and for the bot love. It's very sweet of you. There you go. It's like we need to thank you for letting us ban people. Woo! Woo! Have a great night, bots. Yeah, I know people like to get flustered over bots, but it's whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I'm telling you, it's making it big on Twitch. I think of them as paparazzi. Right, Charlie? And Mister, you need to stop getting bot accounts to come in here. Mr. Charlie, it's all your fault. Yes, it is. Let's see. What do you have to say for yourself? That's what he has to say for himself. That's what you have to say. Can you even hear that? Don't lick the microphone. Oh, so you say it's a great experience to see it happen to you. In any case, great stream. I think that I'll be honest. I think that lots like that, if they don't see you get flustered, you know, because if they're trying to troll you and it's not working, and you're not getting upset. But this, I do have to say, this was a very nice bot telling me they love me and they want me to love them back. So they were just starved for love and attention. So can I really blame them on a mental health stream that they want to be loved and accepted for being machines? I think it would be hypocrisy not to. Yeah, he was a polite bot. It was so weird. He was so nice and sweet. So, and there's dog hair flying all over the place. So, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. We were talking about games that I was planning on streaming after this. And then a young realtor went ahead and gave a sub to somebody. You can ask me anything. Just don't be weird and be asking me like sexual positions or some shit like that. Since often these things happen. So yeah, what you got, Gearhead? If a human gets pregnant by a bot, is the baby a cyborg? No. No. I'll go ahead and say no. I think it's like a half breed of something. I'll say it's a half breed. Yep. Slow mode is active. Who's Rosalie? She's got a little. What does turbo mean? I've never seen that little um thing on it. For sure, it would be a question he would ask. I would think it would be half and half. Like, is it like the top half human and the bottom half is robotic, so he can like run really fast? So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we can take off slow mode for now, and if they come back, we can put it back on. Um, mm, so yeah, because I think it was like on a 2 minute timer or something like that. And that's pretty long for people to wait if they're trying to chat to me. So, any other questions? Did that answer your question, Gearhead? I think it would be like some sort of halfling, half human, half robot. Because I feel like for Cyborg, you would have to be like manufactured, kind of like Battlestar Galactica, you know? That their body and everything was like human, but the brain was a machine. So maybe if like the brain is a machine, it might be. It might be a Cyborg. I hope that answers your question, Gearhead. And all the seriousness. Oh. Well, don't ban them. 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 It's fine. It's on the mini feed. That's fine. Hold on. Hold on. I'm checking. I'm checking because it appeared on my mini feed. Checking. So how do you know that they're fake bets? Is what I want to know. Because they're all paid. So I don't think that it would pop up on your mini feed if they were fake, and they're appearing on my mini feed, not just on the chat. Hi, the Joker one. How are you? Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're fake. They're appearing on my mini feed. Real Rosai, if they are real bits, I appreciate it. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. You're sorry for misbehaving. Listen, guys, we love you, okay? I love all equally, humans and bots along. If they're not fake, you owe it, JLE Suti. You don't have to ban them. Why are you banning them? Don't ban them. Bring them back. Bring them back. I'm fine with them. She gave me money. That was the source account. Well, I still got money, so that's fine. Because she was sweet and said she saw sad for misbehaving. Oh gosh, maybe she'll send me a message later. No, but yeah, she sent me stretch from TT Herb Dog 894. They sent no, yeah, those were real bits. Well, at least they tried to apologize, I guess. This is like 2/3 of the owners get sniped. Time to take off the last one. Oh gosh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Um, there we go. Well, I think I honestly said, like, I think it's just to get people flustered. I mean, like I said, it's probably to get people flustered. Hey, Riku. Oh, she just said, hey, Riku. Oh, God, I'm so flustered. Hi, Kanso. I was reading your message and said, hey, Riku. Kill this stream. Holy shit. You guys said that you don't have anything in common with the bots. Just laughing on the side. It's made for an eventful stream, I suppose. I feel like a celebrity. Um, so where am I at here? Hold on. Checking this. Checking this. When you got banned, you told them to screen share. I mean, it is what it is. Not bothered, honestly. You followed everyone on chat, including all the 50,000 bots that came in, and you've been busy, BB. Papi Jose 12. I don't know if you're real or a bot or not, but welcome. Yeah, so that's what I said. If anybody got caught on it, you're a little bit real. That's what I said. If anybody that is not a bot accidentally got banned, please let me know and I'll unban you. So I don't want to ban anybody who's here for legitimate purposes. Who's your two friends? Lovely kiss. Oh, I unbanned them just now. I unbanned the both of them. So Rosalie and Cheryl are both unbanned. Could they not see that they're unbanned? I unbanned her though. She sent me yeah, but neither of them, Cheryl and Rosalie, are not banned anymore. Because Maddie unbanned Rosalie and I unbanned Cheryl. But if you guys start misbehaving again, I'll start getting a whole bunch of caught skin. I'm gonna keep our eyes on you. All in fun and games. It's fine. I'm not mad. It's all good. It's all good. Give a spanking for misbehaving. There's my character spank. You shall not pass by my moderators. Oh goodness. Oh my eye. So anything else that you guys wanted to talk about? You guys got like You're a bot in games. Oh man, when I used to play Call of Duty, it was Modern Warfare 2. I ended up getting the nuke that ends the entire game twice in a row, and I got reported for supposedly hacking in the game. I'm like, no, 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 no. I was a sniper and I was awesome at sniping. And I was like, all those kills I worked very hard for and they were legitimate. And one of the games that oh my god, Jesus, that I got those kills for was really funny because I laid down and there was a body on top of me. So I'm in plain sight, lying down, sniping people, and people were like walking over me because they thought I was a dead body because there was a dead guy on top of me. And that's how I did the entire game. It was freaking hilarious. And they're like, where the fuck is she? We can't find her. It's like I'm in plain sight the entire time. But it was awesome. I know that's exactly what it was. Is like, oh, she got the nuke, so she must be hacking. And I got another one. I was playing Team Fortress 2, and I ended up getting, I think it was like a ridiculous score of like 78, is the highest I had ever gotten. And I got reported again for that one. And the way that I used to play is like I had a friend of mine, he was the medic, so he would heal me and I was the heavy, so I'm over there, shooting everything down, getting everything ready, and I got reported for it. But thankfully I didn't get banned for it. I was playing on Steam on that one, so I kind of fell off of FPSs after that because they kept complaining that a girl's beating them on games. So I was so proud of my score. I had even taken like a little screenshot of it. Hey Tridar, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me 50 biddies. I appreciate you. And Cheryl, you're all good. You're all good. I'll keep an eye on you though. Thank you for the lurk, Tridar. But so what do you guys want? Do you guys I can put something on and start playing a new game, or we can just keep chatting, whatever you guys want to do. I'm down for anything. I probably can stay on maybe for like another hour or so. Cause then I have to get up early tomorrow. You got banned for aimbot so much on Black Ops 2. No, I'm keeping an eye on everybody to make sure they behave. Or lots of spankings coming from Mama Riku over here. Gearhead. Is that you with your lightsaber? So, yeah, whatever you guys want to do. Hold on, let me turn on my PlayStation and see what I got here. Let me see what I got here. If my TV turns on, that'd be freaking. Why are you not turning on TV? It's not turning on. Chat sus. That's the emote I got for enabling two-factor on your Twitch account. Oh, yeah, I think I got that too. Why is it not? Chat, big time sus. Everybody's sus. Everybody's sus. Okay, did I just turn off the... What is going on? PlayStation. There we go. So right now, what I have installed is... I think Amnesia finished downloading. So I have the Amnesia collection, which is The Descent, Machine for Pigs, and Justine. And then we have Genshin Impact, Prominence Poker. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit on Dead by Daylight because I think I want to do like a practice run before I do anything with it. Have a good night, Cheryl. Go play yourself some Minecraft. I got Catherine Full Body Overcooked. I don't have downloaded the Telltale series though, but I might start. Hold on. Let me check my library here. Mm, where's The Walking Dead? So, I mean, if you guys want me to play The Walking Dead, I have to download it first because I had taken it off because I have some games here and the amount of space that they take in games is ridiculous. So we have season one. I really didn't like the Michonne one. I thought that was pretty terrible. Is this the first one? Can't tell what I'm doing. Walking Dead, the final. No, that's the final season. That's Clementine. So I have all of them. So I think that we would do it on order. That's New Frontier season 2, season 1. The collection. Let's see how long it has to download. So if it doesn't have a whole lot of time to download, then I'll go ahead and do where's the first episode? You only have episodes. What the shits? I'm so confused right now. I'm looking at the downloads for Walking Dead and it's only got season 2, 3, and 4 for the first game. I don't know what's going on. Does chapter, like episode 1, have seasons 1 and 2? Does anybody know? But that says the final season. I am so confused. What is going on with this thing? My PlayStation's like freaking out right now. So, cause like I'm trying to download season 1 of The Walking Dead for the Telltale, but when I go to download it, it's giving me episode 2, 3, and 4. It's not showing episode 1. So does episode 2 have 1 and 2, or I feel like I'm gonna download this and it's gonna show me, it's gonna jump me straight into season or episode 2. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but anyway, it's downloading right now. Um, it's got a bit, but I think we'll start that one. Well, today has definitely been an eventful stream. We got a few minutes before I can get into this. So, does anybody else want to talk about anything? Because I'm over here like trying not to sweat my booty off because it's been super hot in here. Maybe 1 is installed anyway, and then 2, 3, and 4 are like extra downloads. Maybe, because I don't see how it's showing me. Oh, what do you mean I don't have all the trophies in this game? What the hell do I not have on this game? Oh, I don't believe this for a second. I'm pretty sure I had platinum this game. I gotta check my trophies. What is this? That's the final season. Ooh, I feel like I'm owed trophies. Because I've literally watched every single cutscene there is for The Walking Dead. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I know I have this platinum. I have it platinum for the actual game, and then I have I'm missing trophies for 400 days. I never played 400 days. Did you play 400 days, Jay? I completely forgot that there was even like a second portion of the original game. I thought that was something online or something like that. So it's so on the first Telltale Dropping Dead, Walking Dead, there's like subsection called 400 Days that I never got to play. Hey, Roraima Emo, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You played the one with the mini stories. I'm not sure. Hey, Cozy Killer, welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all stop by after everything kind of calmed down. You missed all the excitement. All the excitement. Yeah, I don't even think I ever checked that portion. I don't know. I don't know. Is it just downloading the whole thing? Can I just like, why would it do this backwards? Can we do pause, pause, and download this one? Like, why would you be downloading something backwards? That makes no sense to me. So yeah, my computer wanted, or my PlayStation wanted to download episode 3 and 4 before it downloaded the first episode, or episode 2. Oh man, I think my internet crashed really hard right now because it's telling me it's gonna be, and it keeps increasing over an hour to download this, so it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to play this tonight. Yep, that's not working. What do you mean your phone didn't even notify you when I was streaming? I think you need to get a new phone. You need to get a new phone. You all need to get new phones. Oh, here we go. My internet kicked back up. So like in 15 minutes or so, the first episode should be up and running. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm glad that my phone finally decided to start working again. We ended up having to smack it around and stick it in the freezer for 15 minutes and then defrost it and then hold the reset button on this thing for like another 15 minutes until it finally decided to turn back on because I got black screen of death on my Note phone. And I went to T-Mobile, and T-Mobile was like, "Oh, that's not something we can fix there because it's a hardware issue and a software issue. You're gonna have to go to We are still chatting. You just missed it, Summer's Eve. We got bot followed like crazy. You missed it. You missed my 10 seconds of fame. I didn't even have 410 followers. I had 380 when I started the stream, so you probably stopped by on the second wave of followers if it went up from 380 to 410. Yep. How am I feeling? Anyone sees Kong versus Zilla? I have not seen that. Is it any good? I heard Millie Bobby, what was her last name? Millie Bobby from, oh god, from, my brain is dead right now. The bots did go crazy. I had a couple hundred botters. I mean, it wasn't as big as Chloe's, so she ended up getting like 2,000 bots. But yeah, my 15 seconds of fame from Millie Bobby from Stranger Things. She said she was going to go watch that because I follow her because I think she's awesome and amazing. She's a queen. She's a teenage queen. Oh yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. That's so weird. But anyway, they did both. They followed and spammed. Everyone's saying it's the tits. There you go, Millie Bobby Brown. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I had a whole bunch of notifications for follows, and I'm kind of thankful that we were on the intermission screen because the intermission screen doesn't have the sound alerts. Because if not, it would have been like 100 and something notification alerts going off at the same time. Hey, dog man, welcome, welcome. How are you today? So they did both. They spammed in chat and followed. So I'm gonna have to take the time to go back in it. Maybe tomorrow. I did get botted. Yes, I did. Got like 200 bots up in here. My poor admins were going crazy, deleting people, and I accidentally banned Planet. I promise I didn't mean it. I unbanned you right away. He said, you know a shortcut. You got smacked with a 1,100 the other day. Holy shit. It's like he had fun banning people. I did ban poor Planet. I swear I didn't mean it. I clicked ban on a bot and it scrolled right up to her message. And I was like, Planet, get out of here. Oh, man. Oh, so how do I know? Oh, gosh. Because now I'm like freaking out because I feel like maybe some people that were not bots got banned by accident. Did anybody ban Young Realtor? If they did, please unban him. Let me double check. Okay, good. Good. Because he was in the middle of everything that was happening and I wanted to make sure that he didn't get kicked off. Okay, so how much longer do we have for this thing to download? Because it's taking forever. You almost banned Jay. But you know you did that for on purpose. Because you don't like Jay. And thank you, Dogman. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I had a couple of people that were not bots follow at the same time. And I want to make sure that we don't accidentally get those. Yeah, he says accidentally, almost accidentally banned Jay. Y'all know it was a no accident. My time on this is increasing. Why? Why? Oh, I see. Oh, I am such a dumbass. Hold on. I'm such a dummy. Hopefully it'll go back up down now. It's not going down. I'm like freaking staring at my download speeds here. Pick it up. What are you doing, game? Well, Jay, good job. Good job, Jay. So does that mean that I should like stream Walking Dead another time since you were the one that picked it? Since you were the one that picked it? How I handle things just with love, Jay. With love to everybody. With love. Oh, you know that I'm gonna be a die-hard Kenny friend because he's my boy. And if I do end up getting to the third game, you know I'm gonna go ahead and pick Kenny as well, because like I said, he's my boy. He's my boy. But you have yourself a great night. It looks like I'm still not gonna be able to stream this today. Like my download speeds are super slow for some reason. I was downloading all episodes at the same time, and I paused the other three and let it just download episode one, and it's still taking forever for some reason. So I'm not exactly sure why. I was like, what did Planet do? I got confused there for a second. I was like, whoa, what happened here? Yes, no, that Lily. Yes, I agree. I agree. Oh man, she pissed me off so bad on that game. It's like they try really hard for you to sympathize with her, but after what she does in the last episode of season 1, you're like, "Oh god." And then her on the last game, how she was, like again because I played every single scene for every single episode. I know what happens if you take different choices and you actually try to be nice to Lily on the last game. So she tries to be okay. Like she gets really, really guilty at the end if you're nice to her. Yeah, she is a total cow. For sure. For sure. Did you shoot her at the end or not? Because again, like I said, I did every single ending, so I did all of them, and I saw how everything panned out. If you let her go and whatnot, you shot her, yeah. So if you let her live and you don't shoot her while she's trying to get away, um, she kind of apologizes and basically said that this isn't what she wanted, and kind of tells you something along the lines of like, "Oh, Lee would have been proud of you for what you grew up to be," something like that. Um, but to be fair, like she's apology not good enough. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But she's yeah, she ends up losing everything and quite possibly ends up dead anyway. So she's gonna have to start over from scratch again. Well, you have a great night, Jay. Thank you for all your hard work. I appreciate it. I'm probably gonna end up cutting the stream short soon as well because um I do have to get up early tomorrow and it doesn't look like this is gonna download by the time I have to go to bed because it still has I don't know, my internet's stuck right now. It's downloading really, really, really slow. It's downloading at 10 megabits per second right now. That's awful. And seasons 2, 3, and 4 are paused. The only thing that's downloading right now is season 1. So, good night, Jay. Now you got your first experience as a full-fledged mod, so you can put that on your resume now on your CV. Yeah, so I think this might be it for today. I will finish downloading The Walking Dead and depending on what's tomorrow. You are a qualified mod. I'll go to try to raid somebody and okay, yeah. I think I'll just go ahead and raid somebody. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so we had Shadart, who very graciously came to my stream today. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him some love. If I can actually click on his name, that would be useful, would it not? He is playing a little bit of Rocket League if you guys want to jump in there and show him some love. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I appreciate it very, very, very much. And those of you who actually stayed through that lovely bot follow and stayed with me. It means kiss kiss in a friendly way in the UK. That's why we have XOXOXO. Well, good night, everybody. We're gonna start this raid here real quick. And go give Chadart some love from me, please. Have a great night, everybody. I will update my schedule and let you know when I will be up again, okay? Have a great night. Bye.
Riku, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome everybody from Riku's raid. Hope you're having a fabulous afternoon. Hey Gearhead, how you doing? Try to pinch it, but center. Going back. Raid. You're darn right that's a raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Riku. How was your stream?